check. The upload rate is great. Okay. Okay, so far it's looking good. I had a quick technical test before. Well, dear gamers, it's 2019. The year has just begun, and we already got a ton of new Nintendo Switch releases. And I took a look at the releases of the first week so far, and we're gonna show off all the games that have been released really quickly in a quick summary. And after that, we're gonna take a look at the best game of the bunch for a while. So first, let's start with all the games that have been released in the first week. Well, this have been quite some games. 13 games have been released in total, at least for the European, or in my case, the German market. And, well, there have been some exciting titles. Let's start with the games which have a demo. These are 3 games. First of all, we got Guns of Mercy here, which is just like a wild shoot 'em up, I would say, but with only like one screen. You're not scrolling, you're just standing there with up to 4 players and defending against crowds of monsters coming into you with different well, pickups. Just like, you know, it's pretty basic for the genre, but quite fun in the demo. We also got Xenoblade Valkyrie Plus, which is as far as I know, have been released on the PS Vita before. It's retro-like retro game roguelike. And we also have Pick a Pix Pieces. This game has only a Christmas demo, and it's like the Picross or Picross games for the Nintendo DS. So you might ask yourself, what games I'm going to play right now? Well, I was really tempted to buy Gnome's Garden 2, which really looked promising, but I think there was one game which really stood out, and it's Unicornicopia by the publisher Pocket Money Game. It's their second Switch release. They also have the game Henry the Hamster Handler, and I just could not spend this €4.19 for this game. I really need to buy it. And I already played a little bit and also did a stream on this just to find out that my upload was crap, so I had to redo the whole thing again. This time I'm recording an offline version again. So here we go with Unicornicopia. And the soundtrack just blasts into your ears right now, like that. And it's already setting the mood for the whole game. So the story is really important, because it's not just an endless run without a story. Alone in the forest, a unicorn wakes, searching for its herd as a new dawn breaks. Where are my friends? Not to the west. To fight them I must set out on a quest. Welcome to Fruity Forest. So the game starts off with a easy tutorial because there are quite some mechanics which you need to learn to master this endless run game. This is why I picked up, well, took my Pro controller. So we got an energy bar which depletes, and we got a distance bar which increases. So the further I go, well, the more the distance bar fills up. I can jump, yeah, jumping is great. And I can slide. Oh wow, we got not only jumping, we also got sliding. Oh, I can't hit hazards. Well, so far so good. It's pretty basic. And of course there are also coins in this game because we need some kind of currency. So here we go. Let's start with the level. And so just that you know, if I'm not looking surprised in some moments, it's because I saw the first 3 levels of this game already. But still, you didn't, so let's enjoy them together again. The difficulty isn't really high right now. Maybe the game's trying to start off slow, so new players have a chance to get used to all the mechanics. I mean, it's a unicorn game. It might be, I'm not sure, it might be aimed at a younger audience, so they're trying not to be too hard to them. As you can see, we have different enemies, some insects, bushes. So, oh, also sheeps, different kind of sheeps, white sheeps, black sheeps, all the sheeps are in the game. So let's start off with the graphics. I would say it's a retro style of graphics. I mean, it's all 2D like in the good old days. It reminds me of the Flash games back in the day. But we also got this beautiful parallax scrolling background, which is always a nice effect. Not all games have that. Now I'm out of energy. Well, of course, it's an endless run game. It needs some kind of energy mechanics. So as you see, my energy is running low. And I need to spend coins to refill them. Sadly, you can't spend actual money for your coins. You just need to earn it, like in the good old days. So if you're like a younger player and you're used to spending actual money on coins, you can't do it here. I can buy drinks, yes, and I can repair my horseshoes. And just pay attention to the lower left corner. There we have 3 different energy bars, like for food, for drinks, and I don't know, for the quality of my horseshoes. Do I say it correctly? I don't know. I'm not a native speaker. So, and all 3 of them need to be refilled. So I can buy different kinds of food or drinks, which will give me different amounts of energy back. So now I'm full with energy and I can start again. Not really like start again, I can continue my journey to the east. Yeah, you gotta say, the music is calming. I really feel like all the stress is going out. This game really invites me into this unicorn's land, this beautiful forest. Come on, little pony. doesn't look like I will manage to get to the finish with this energy bar. It will deplete before I arrive. Oh, I'm out of energy. And I also hit a bug. Maybe because I stopped. So, once again, I have to refill my energy bar, and for this I can like click 100 times on this apple or pick a bigger package. And I have to say, okay, it's my first critique here. I'm not a professional game developer or game designer. I'm only a software developer. But wouldn't it be nice to just have like one energy bar and just say like spend all my coins to fill up everything? Why do I have to select like three different bars with different items to actually get the meter to 100? Yeah, but who knows? I'm not a game designer. I think the user experience here isn't that great. So that's the first critique here. Okay, I'm back on track, and let's talk a little bit about the publisher of this game, or I don't know if it's the publisher or developer. It's a pocket money game. At least it's what the eShop says. And I tried to do some research on these guys, but their internet site doesn't really offer a lot of information. It's just basically their Twitter stream on their website. But they are a UK-based indie game development studio with different titles, and as I said earlier before, this is their second game on the Nintendo Switch. The first one was Henry the Hamster Handler, which you can also get already for €1. I'm not quite sure what genre it is. It looked like a jump and run or puzzle game. The screenshots didn't provide that much information. And although I'm not really satisfied with this game because it's not a AAA title, I must say, I know it's hard to actually publish and release something because, you know, you can't have a game that's crashing or has bugs, and although this game doesn't offer you a lot of complexity, it's still running fine. I mean, it is a finished product. Not a great product, but it's a finished product. So, shout out to Pocket Money Game. And I think you all should just go on Twitter, follow @PocketMoneyGame and say or tell them, well, thank you for releasing this game. It's actually a great game. We shouldn't hate all the time on the internet. Well, and as I was talking, we finished the level. Welcome to Bubblegum Beach. No sign of the unicorns, but oh, what a sight! The shores of a beach so pink and bright. So the story continues. And unfortunately the game mechanics don't change here that much. Actually, only the background changes. I don't even think that the difficulty increased. It's still as easy as it was before. And if I can do some spoilers, the third level will be similar, difficulty-wise and gameplay-wise. But you know, as I am complaining about the difficulty, you might say, but hey Alex, but this is obviously aimed at the younger audience, maybe not also non-gamers. Well, yeah, this might be the case, but I don't know. I grew up with Super Mario Bros. On the Nintendo Entertainment System, not like the new Super Mario Bros. And really like the original thing. And this game was pretty hard, and even although I've been 4 years old, it was a fun time. It was a difficult game, and I had to overcome challenges and become a better gamer. So I don't think we should give kids easier games just because they aren't trained in them. Kids will pick up new skills really, really fast because, I don't know, give a 6-year-old your Mario Kart and he will beat everything out of you within weeks. So what I'm trying to say is, even though this is aimed at a younger audience, this game could have been a little bit more challenging, in my opinion. So far I'm still collecting all the coins, but my energy meter runs out. And oh no, I'm out of energy again. Okay, so here we are again. Now we need to spend even more coins to fill up our energy meters completely. And I am not that good at math. I have no idea if this will be enough. And actually, yes. But still, I have no idea why I can't just say, well, fill up everything. But maybe this is a mechanic which helps younger audiences to get into the game, because if you're a child, you might have only a smartphone to play free-to-play games because your mom doesn't allow you to spend money on actual good games. So you're used to all these endless runners with energy bars, with in-game transactions. So you actually want to have buttons which show to you, well, that you can build something up, that you can spend coins on something. I think times have changed. And also, at first, I thought this is maybe a mobile port. Well, I looked it up at the Android App Store. I couldn't find Unicornicopia on the Android. Maybe it's out on the iPhone, so if you know that, please leave it in the comments below. But it's not an Android game. So I have to assume this is an original release. But, I mean, which would be fine. And I still think I haven't missed a single coin. So this might be a perfect run. I'm eager to see the speedrun community for this game. Games Done Quick 2020, be prepared. Dodge, dodge, jump. This is what €4.19 or $4.99 right now can get you. And that's it for this energy bar. I have to fill it up again. And now we are getting closer to the second aspect of the game, which are the mini games. I don't have enough money to spend to fill up my energy bar completely. So I can take challenges to earn more coins, and this is where things get a little bit more interesting. Let's see, we have here Cotton Candy Climber. How to play. Move left and right to climb platforms, don't fall. So you might think this is just an endless runner, but no, this is far, far more than that. This game is also Doodle Jump. With, you know, an amazing unicorn, which doesn't have any animation when it jumps, with really weird controls, but you can get used to those. And I would even say that this level is a little bit tricky. It's not that easy. And we also have this cloud which just goes from left to the right, but besides that, this is a really, really static and basic game. So although I said that the parallel scrolling effects in the Endless Runner levels were great, I must say this level doesn't look so great. You can do better, Pocket Money game. You can really do better. So all I have to do is just jump up and collect these coins. Every coin here is actually 20 coins, as you can see at the top right. And this minigame or this challenge ends when I fall. Or the time runs up. Good job, 720 coins. This will be sufficient for at least 2 more races, since I also collect coins while I am racing. I'm not racing, I should say running to my friends. So I don't want to spend too much. I don't care, I'll just spend too much money because I want to play more challenges. So I have actually no idea why I'm holding my whole gamepad right now. All I need is A and B. Although, like, this looks more professional, of course. So, what else can we say? What positive things can we say about this game? Well, as I mentioned earlier, at least it doesn't crash, it doesn't have bugs. As far as I know right now, there are no obvious bugs at the beginning. We have, well, nostalgic graphics which remind us of the Flash game era. In the, I don't know, what was this? mid-2000s. Also we have different levels and we have mini-games which aren't all that basic. Some of them are pretty great. We will see great mini-games later on. Unicorns are cute, although this unicorn is, well, a little bit generic. But, you know, I will let the My Little Pony fans be the judge of this. It's a violent-free game. It doesn't take up that much space on your Nintendo Switch. I don't have the exact number, but the download was pretty fast, so it can't be that big of a game. And it's only €4.19, so you're not spending too much money on it. Hey, we did it! Also, welcome to Choco Mountains. So, where was I? Yeah, and also, this game has a story. Now on the mountain's chocolatey slopes, the unicorn climbs full of hopes. So most Endless Runner games come without a story. This one has one. We still don't know what happened to this unicorn's friends while it was asleep. Maybe they have been kidnapped, or they're just mean and left off without a unicorn. But on the other hand, this unicorn seems to have a plan, because it's traveling so far. This must be really great friends. Yeah, this is looking great, but I want to lose some energy right now because I want to show off more of the mini games as far as I can. So I'm gonna just crash into multiple enemies. Oh no, I'm out of energy, so I have to spend some coins because I want you to take a deeper look into this game. And after each level I have to spend more coins on refilling my energy bar. So now it's 300 per bar. So I'm losing coins pretty fast, and I am already out of coins. So let's see, I can still buy this one, and now I need to take another challenge. It's Bubble Trouble. How to play? Tap A to jump between the inner and outer bubbles. Collect the coins and dodge the spiders. Okay, I actually didn't play this one. So let's see, all I have to do is tap A to jump. Okay, this was actually too fast. I saw that I have to jump around this spider, but it was too late. So hey, we actually got some challenge. I failed miserably. I can't complain about the difficulty anymore. And since I didn't get any coins, I have to take another challenge right away. Marshmallow match. Using the A button, pick two sweets next to each other to swap them around. Make as many lines of tree as you can. It's a match tree game inside an Endless Runner game. Candy Crush? Who needs Candy Crush? Okay, couldn't find my cursor at first. Let's see. I'm not a talented match tree player, but I try not to embarrass myself. Here are 4 of them. Okay, compared to Candy Crush, I wish there were like more fancy effects. Oh no, I can't take this one. So there aren't any explosions happening right now. It's all pretty basic, but still it's a real Max 3 game inside your Endless Runner game. Can't complain about that. You're getting more for your money than you would have thought of in the beginning. Earning some serious cash here. Come on, come on. Oh, down. I don't see anything. Oh, damn it. 520. That's okay. Should be enough to fill up my energy bar one more time. So I still need to do some repairs. And let's go for another ride. Jump, jump. And I need I think we need to talk about the first week of 2019 for Nintendo eShop, because this is just one of 30 games, and there are still 12 other titles which need to be played, which are, well, of similar quality, some of them. Looking at you, Gnome's Garden too. I have the feeling that since it's now easier to release games, the Switch is getting a little bit flooded. I'm thinking about the video game crash in the, what was it, 70s or 80s? Where are the old days of the Nintendo seal of quality when we don't have physical releases? Like, we still have physical releases, but like a lot of games don't have them. They're just released for the eShop. Come on, little unicorn, you can do it. Run to your friends. Oh, I think I have another complaint. The lore doesn't really explain why you are being attacked by bugs and sheep. Or if you're even attacking them, or if they're even attacking you. They're just like in your way and you're running past them. So maybe they aren't even evil. We don't know that, because the lore just isn't existent. I wish we still had like old school user manuals which would explain to you the lore of a game. And I am out of energy. I need to take another challenge, which is actually the better part of the game. It's something new all the time. Okay, Candy Catcher, how to play. Catch the falling candy and avoid the spiders by moving the basket left and right. Okay, I can do this. Okay, starting pretty slow. Really haven't played this one before. So far I think I saw like 5 different mini games inside what seems to be just an endless runner game. Didn't miss a candy. This is going to be a perfect run. GDQ, here I come. No, I missed the candy, but the spider was in the way. And I'm afraid if I catch a spider, this is over instantly. 870. This is even more than on the Marshmallow Climber game, the first one. Oh no, even more than 50. Okay. Let's get back to the Chocolate Mountains. Fun fact, Chocolate Mountain is actually the name of a track, of a racetrack in the Super Mario Kart 64 game. Or Mario Kart 64 actually. Maybe this is a Nintendo reference built in purposely in this game. And although we're still in the third level, or already in the third level, it doesn't really get much harder. Also, like the furthest background, or no, the mountains in the background are just like one solid color. Maybe they're just, the game developers didn't want you to be distracted by the background so you can clearly see your task and the enemies. Yeah, that's probably it. So, I mean, then, good job, Pocket Money Games. I can actually focus on my pony. I think you'll manage to beat this level. Although, no, my energy bars are really fast. jumping around over candies, chickens. I think this one was even a turkey. Oh no, out of energy again. Fill up all 3 gorgeous energy bars, and we are back on track. And we are already near the end. We are, how much is it? Oh, no, it didn't focus. I think like almost half an hour in. And I mean, I just want to give you a quick glimpse into the hottest games of the first week of Nintendo Switch eShop releases. And now after the first 3 levels, you should have a pretty good impression of what €4.19 or $4.99 can get you in the first week. So Unicorn fans out there, I think this is a must pick up. There aren't that many Unicorn games on the Nintendo Switch, or like in general out there. Doesn't matter on which console. So if you're really into unicorns, give this game a chance. And that's it. Well, we are at the Lemonade Lake, and we still don't know what happens to the friends of this unicorn, and who knows, maybe we'll find out in a later episode. If you want to see more of these games, just like put it down in the comments, and I might continue my journey with this great game. Yeah, so thanks and have a good time.